Dear man, in this video I want to share with you experience of reading one of the scariest books that is written by women or a specific woman that actually gave me the chills. It was so scary and so painful for me to read this book and all the information there that there's just first time I just managed to read maybe 10 pages. And after that, it was like really one of the scariest things I ever done. And I'll tell you why, and I'll just give you a quote, short quote of that book, something that has been written there. So basically, this book talks about how to destroy a man. Yeah, that just give me the chills. So I won't give you the methods, I won't give you the name of the book. I'm not, because I just don't want to have more publishing about that. Only if some men really will want to have this book and read it for themselves. And I'll outline the reasons why maybe some of you maybe need to read this. You can contact me and I'll send you an option to read this book by yourself, all right? Okay, so once authorities decree that there is a victim of violation, they can take punitive actions against the perpetrator, i.e. destroy the man. Punitive actions usually entail substantial loss, such as termination of employment, loss of income, loss of education, or career or certification, dismissal from school, revocation of credentials, loss of social status, a good reputation, e.g. public shame and humiliation, loss of financial savings, payment for legal settlements, for example, and loss of freedom, e.g. imprisonment. In addition, combined actions of some of the methods she uses to describe in the book how it's done to men, how it can be done, are to authority generally result in ongoing loss of the future opportunities. In this way, man is truly damned with smeared reputation of record of alleged misconduct. No one will want to be associated with him. No one will want to employ him, nobody will want to help him, and no one will even believe him. Further, the subsequent long-term stress frequently results in loss of physical and mental health. When I say these methods can destroy a man, I genuinely mean it. Moreover, these methods actually do destroy men, even powerful ones. There is no better testimony how effective this and 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 this can be. A growing number of men, they are destroyed regardless of the allegation. And also she gives examples of what men actually been destroyed by those methods. It just blowing my mind, like really, it just this book so scary. So this is one of the main quotes I want to share from that book. Just chilling, and I want to say some additional words about my impression of this book and what I read. So first of all, I want to say I'm very associated with this book because this is something that happened to my life. I know how painful it is, and I just barely made it through it. So luckily it wasn't happened to me by a woman, but the circumstances and the outcomes were similar. And luckily, because I know really well therapy tools, you see me in front of you, because I had moments that I didn't thought I'll get all the way till here, because that's just insanely painful. to be in that place, and that actually destruction of a man. Yes, that's actually what she tells there is the reality and truth. If a woman will do what it says in that book, easily she can do that to a man. And that's one of the most scariest things. And although I'm really encouraging, men to be in relationship with women, and also I'm very kind of positive and, in favor of reality creation and everything, but also I'm also really living in reality. It means I'm not trying to idealize. So the more we idealize a woman or relationship, and the more distorted it gets, the higher chance that we are kind of putting ourselves at risk. And I want to share some of my realizations and reasons why I'm even reading this, and why I recommend some of you who will contact me to read this as well. It's not because to determine, like, to scare you away from having relationships, but most of all, it's put you really into perspective, because there is no such thing a good without the bad. You must know the bad in order to have the good. And live in reality. There is not such thing good without the bad. And there is something that really can save you a lot. When you stop idealizing women and stop idealizing relationships, you can choose a woman based on really common sense, which won't be distorted, but really by common sense. And then you can create a really happy relationship with the right partner, with the right woman, who the chance that she will do it to you will be really low. And in order to prevent this chance completely, you must choose the right place in the right country to have the relationship with her. That's detrimental. If you want to reduce the risk, this is detrimental, that you will choose and change the country you are in, that you know that all the environment not in favor of you as being a man. Okay? This is something that you need to understand. Why it's so scary? Because the conditions in the environment in specific places are like that this manual, yes, how to destroy men, is actually can be performed and done easily by women. And there are multiple examples how it was done, and also recent examples. After, if you read this book, you will know exactly what happened to many men these days, yes, and what they are going through. Some of them succeeded to get out of it, and some of them, unfortunately, not with us. Okay? So whoever have the courage to read that, you should read it. Contact me and I'll send you some links. Who doesn't want, that's fine. But again, the positives about it is that you will be able to choose a woman, the right woman for you, based on reality. And also choose a country based on also reality and not distortion. And the more realistically you live in your life, the better results you will have in life. Okay? And if you are a man that already been or in the process or feeling that this is what happened in your life and you need support, so you're welcome to contact me as well. I'll use all my tools in the repertoire to help you go through this difficult period.